In a profession where unpredictability is the norm, especially on the open ocean, lives can change in the blink of an eye. This truth became strikingly clear to one ferry operator during what initially seemed like an ordinary day. His name is Johan Skarkarl, and he is intimately familiar with the Swedish island of Gotland, having spent nearly his entire life there. Johan's commitment to his work involves long hours each week, ferrying visitors to and from Gotland on a sleek, state-of-the-art vessel. Throughout their careers, Johan and his dedicated crew had encountered their fair share of unusual situations. However, one afternoon they faced a scenario that even these seasoned sailors found astonishing. On this particular afternoon, the HSC Gotlandia 2 was securely docked in a bustling port in Visby, the island's most populous town. As Johan disembarked from the vessel, he noticed a commotion near the aft section. Approaching the scene, Johan was informed by several people on the docks that they strongly believed some kind of animal was clinging to the underside of his ferry. Without hesitation, Johan donned a specialized suit designed for cold water immersion, preparing to enter the chilly depths. The ocean waters at this time of year were exceptionally cold, and without proper gear, hypothermia could set in quickly, potentially leading to loss of consciousness. Johan understood the importance of taking no chances. Once Johan ensured that his specialized suit was securely fastened, he descended the ladder into the frigid waters. Although he knew there were people on standby for his safety, he remained vigilant, taking his own precautions. While some brave individuals may voluntarily plunge into icy waters as part of the Polar Bear Club, Johan's mission was far more critical than a recreational dip. It was essential for him to adapt to the water's temperature. Although his suit provided substantial insulation, it couldn't entirely shield him from the near-freezing cold. After a few minutes of adjusting to the water, Johan was ready to proceed. He carefully maneuvered his body onto his back, adopting a specific posture for his mission. There was a precise reason for this choice. Johan wore a specialized suit favored by sailors and others who spent significant time at sea. When he flipped onto his back, the suit transformed into an insulated flotation device, a crucial feature for his undertaking. As Johan floated on the water's surface, he gently paddled both of his arms backward in the direction of the ship. He remained cautious, unsure of what he might encounter. If it was indeed an animal, he wanted to avoid startling it. With deliberate and steady progress, Johan made his way closer to the aft end of the HSC Gotlandia 2. Upon reaching his destination, he turned over onto his stomach and extended his hand toward a concealed ledge that wasn't visible from the dock. What awaited him there? Within moments of Johan's hand reaching the obscured ledge, he emerged from the water on his back, cradling a small animal on his chest. At first, it wasn't immediately clear what this creature was, but soon the onlookers were taken aback. To everyone's astonishment, it was a cat. Although the feline appeared unharmed, it was visibly shaken by the entire ordeal. The cat had been fortunate that someone had spotted it. Without human assistance, it had no means of reaching the safety of the dock. As Johan drew nearer, he gently released the cat onto the dock with a single swift motion. The bewildered feline seemed to comprehend that it was finally on solid ground, thanks to its human savior. Johan's protective suit had performed admirably, allowing him to carry out his mission even in the frigid waters. Regardless of the circumstances, Johan was not one to give up. He was determined to ensure the cat's safe return. The cat, still somewhat disoriented, lingered around the dock briefly before eventually wandering off into the town of Visby. Johan briefly contemplated adopting the fortunate feline, but he didn't want to deprive a local resident of their incredibly lucky pet if it belonged to someone in the town. They say that cats have 9 lives, and this particular feline undoubtedly spent one, if not more, clinging to the back of Johan's ferry. Without the observant people on the dock who spotted him, he might not have lived to enjoy another day of hunting mice. Individuals like Johan serve as a testament to the kindness and compassion that still exist in our world. He saw an animal in distress and didn't hesitate to exert the effort required to rescue it, reaffirming our faith in humanity.